Okay, so let's start with the last question for this passage. Which of the following statement about art best captures the argument made in the passage? So when you talk about art, art means the films, movies, or digital media, whatever which is available, and you have to make sure you have to best capture the argument in the passage. So what is the main argument of the passage? As we discussed earlier, both digital and physical media are fragile, subject to loss or obsolescence. So, streaming services controlling these cultural content. And despite efforts to preserve this media, commodification of content by the studios poses a threat, and it raises concern about the future of cultural preservation. Right? So, when I come to first one, work of art belong to cultural commons? No, it belongs to everyone, hence must remain available in perpetuity, irrespective of who pays for the access to them. So paying for the access is something related to digital subscribers, and it is not mentioned in the passage. This topic is not being discussed, so we have to eliminate this one. Option 2, in the age of online subscription services, it is time to change our understanding of classic works of art being primarily immutable and easily available to the public. Now, this talks about changing our understanding. So, this is again out of the box and far fetched. Third one, as art is increasingly created, stored, and distributed digitally, access to it is counterintuitively likely to be made more difficult by the rapid churn in technology and whims of the host platforms. Accepting retroactive changes to works of art. Now, what happens when you come to the third one? It is matching with the main argument of the passage because it is stored, distributed digitally. Accepting retroactive changes to work and of art is dangerous. And then it is giving the reason because it encourages not to put effort, original attempt, given that they can always edit or update their work later. So this is again too far fetched, and accepting these changes, which is as per the paragraph 1, changes are not being accepted. You cannot just change any art of work, which raises the concern, right? So it is not going with the main argument. So best captured is option number 3. So your answer becomes option 3. Coming to the next one, you have to find out the essence of the passage. Okay, so see, scientific research shows that many animals are very intelligent and have sensory and motor abilities that dogs are. Now, dogs are able to detect diseases such as cancer, diabetes, and warn humans of impending heart attacks and strokes. Elephant, whales, and other animals use low frequency sounds to communicate over long distances, often miles. So, many animals also display wide ranging emotions, including joy, happiness, empathy, and it's not surprising that these animals share many emotions with us. So we also share the brain structure located in the limbic system that are the seat of our emotions. So this passage is basically about animals and us being sharing the similarity in the brain structure. Now come to first one. Animals can show emotions. They're typically associated with humans. Yes, but when you come to the last line, we are talking about brain structure which is missing. So this cannot be the part of the main essence asked. Come to point number 2. Similarity in brain structure explains why animals show emotions typically associated with humans. Yes, I can take this one. Advanced sensory and motor abilities of animals. Now, when I talk about this one, advanced sensory and motor abilities of animals, the reason why they can display why emotions is half information because their brain structure is also involved. So again we have to eliminate this. Come to fourth one. Animals are more intelligent than us in sensing danger and detecting diseases. This is comparison which is not given in the passage. So our answer becomes option number 2.